I remember having a bunch of dreams, but I can't remember much from them. Like they're very I'm already forgetting a lot, but there was so many like short segments I remember. One of them was I was watching a movie, but it's weird. It's like I'm watching a movie, but I'm walking around the house at the same time or in and out of the house, but I'm watching a movie and it's like a baseball movie, kind of similar to Moneyball, but it's set in the 1970s, I think. And it's a very short sequence that I remember. It's Robert Downey Jr. and he's played like a terrible game, and it's the end of the season, and I guess he just played poorly, but especially like in this one game, it was like a very important game or something, and his teammate or his manager or somebody is talking to him, and he's trying to like not this like he's trying to encourage him or something, but like Robert Downey Jr.'s character, he's got like he's wearing a black baseball cap, and he's got long sideburns, and I don't know what team he's on, but he just keeps saying that he's done, like he's dead, he's dead. Like it's so weird. It's like it's after the game and they're just somewhere like in the dugout or something. It's like I can't even see the movie properly. It's like I'm listening to it almost at the same time as watching it, but I just remember there's like a close up. There's a close up of Robert Downey Jr.'s face, and he's just like, I'm done, I'm done. And his manager, I think the manager is played by I think Paul Rudd. I think Paul Rudd is an actor as well in this movie. So it's Robert Downey Jr. with Paul Rudd, and Paul Rudd keeps telling him, "We're gonna go somewhere else." Like he keeps telling him they're gonna go to another team. I think he says something about like we're gonna go down. He says the word bear, but it's not like the Bears. It's not that baseball team. It's like a city. So he just says something like, "Don't worry, we're gonna go down to Bear, and we're gonna like get you on another baseball team, and you're gonna play there." And I think Robert Downey Jr. is in his 30s in the movie. Like he's playing a guy who's in his 30s, and they just lost. I think the uniform is actually like orange, black, and white. I don't know what team that would be. I don't know what team he's even on, but just it's so weird. It's like this short little dream of him just saying, "No, I'm done. I'm dead. I'm dead." And Paul Rudd is like, "Don't worry, we're gonna go down to Bear, and you're gonna start all over again. Nobody knows you down there, and like you can start a whole new career as a baseball player or something." And that's all I remember from that whole dream. But it was weird because it's like I'm watching a movie, but at the same time, there's like this moving truck that I'm coming in and out of, or I'm moving stuff around a big like garage. It's like a garage loading dock or unloading dock with this big truck. And this whole time though, I'm watching this movie that's playing at the same time, or these guys are loading a truck. It has something to do with that. It was so weird. I can't tell very clearly, but that's all I remember. Those two actors talking, and I think it was even a movie. I don't even know. I mean, I'm pretty sure it was a movie that I'm watching and or hearing. And then that was it. And then another dream I remember was like a short dream I had where my sister-in-law has a baby, but this is like her fifth kid or something, and it's like a newborn baby. And for whatever reason, she's given that baby like I think me and a group of people, like family members, are babysitting or something. But it's like other kids are there that are taking care of this baby, and this it's like we're inside of a house, and the house I don't know whose house it is. It looks it's like a big house, and it's just completely messy. And there's kids running around, and like there's kids playing, other kids, my sister in law's kids, random kids, and there's just toys and crap and garbage everywhere. It's just like it's such a messy house. And so I think my partner in the dream, who's my girlfriend or wife or something, I don't know, she was basically put in charge of all these kids, I think, but she's like ignoring everything and she's not even taking care of the baby. And at one point, I walk into like a room and the baby was on like a TV stand or like a desk or something, and it starts crawling away, and it had a diaper on, and the diaper's like dirty, and the diaper's like half off. And I'm like walking around, I'm like, what the hell is going on? There's no like this place is like it looks insane. It's like it's a jungle in here, and it's like so I grab the baby and I take the baby to my girlfriend or wife or whoever she is, and I'm like, dude, what's wrong with you? You're supposed to be taking care of this baby, and she's acting like it's fine, like, oh, the baby's fine, don't worry about it. and there's cats. Yeah, there's cats everywhere too, and dogs, like pets running around, and the kids are all like playing and screaming. It's like it just looks so insane. And I remember in my dream, I'm like so shocked, and I'm like, what the hell? Why would I think I even say a comment like they left a baby to be taken care of by another baby or something like that. It's like I'm like just so pissed off that like everyone's ignoring this baby, and it's pretty much like a newborn. I think it's like maybe 3 months old or something, like even a couple of months old, which makes no sense because it was already like crawling around and moving, and it's like so unrealistic. But I'm so pissed off, and I'm walking around this house, and again, it's like I'm going from room to room, and it's just so dirty and messy, and I don't know whose house it is or anything like that, and it's just I'm just pissed off. I'm like so pissed off that this baby is being neglected and ignored, and it's like soiled its diaper, and everyone's just doing their own thing. And that's all I remember from that whole dream. It was like such a weird, random, short dream. And then another part of a dream I remember, I'm at some party in somebody's house, and it's like this big house, but it's divided in two. And it's very strange. I don't recognize a single person. I think I'm part of this family. It's either friends or family, but it made no sense because it's like this big house being divided. It's like in the middle of being divided almost. At one point somebody is putting up a door. I remember the door was black too. And it's weird because the guy putting up the door was a black guy. But the weird thing was it was basically like two parties, but it's like one I don't it was almost like either one really big house or two townhouses, right? And they're connected by this one door that's a black door, but at like they're it's a dinner party. Okay, so one house or one part of the house is like a big group of white people, and they're having a dinner, like literally a long table, and everyone's sitting around and they're eating and they're socializing, and they're like mostly white. And then on the other side of the house, or this other townhouse, whatever, like the two houses that are connected, the other group is mostly black, and it's so strange. But for whatever reason, I know both. Like I know both families or whatever, and I've kind of gone between the two. So at one point, I'm walking past. At one point, I know I'm walking past this guy, and so again, I don't recognize a single person. I don't know any of these people in real life or whatever it is. But in the dream, like I've been invited or I'm part of the family or something, and the black guy, he's like an older guy, maybe in his 50s or something, and I guess he's putting on the door hinges or something. Like he's setting up this door to make sure it's closed. Though it's like the door wasn't there before, but this is like the one door that you can open and just go between the two parties, the two dinner parties. And so I make a comment to him. I'm like, why don't you open the door and let people just come back and forth like freely, like let the two groups socialize together or something. And it's almost like they knew, like maybe they knew each other. So it's like the white family and the black family. I think they're even related. There's like some like what do you call it, interracial marriages or something. And so there's like some connection, but I guess they've gotten into a family dispute. So like the whites and the blacks are keeping separate or eating separately. And so I make that comment. I'm like, why don't you open the door and like, let people come and go, let them socialize. And nothing about race. Like I know in my mind that it's a racial thing, but not like it's like they're all ignoring that or they're pretending it's not. Right? They're trying to be subtle or whatever. But the older guy who's putting up the door is like, no, we can't do that. We got to keep the two parties separate or whatever. And I'm like, I'm kind of shaking my head like it's so stupid. Why are they doing that? And but it's funny because I'm somehow going between the two dinners still. Like so, I was at the big white dinner party or whatever, and I had left the table, so I kind of walk over. I don't even go through the door, but I don't know. Somehow I'm on the other side though, and like again, the majority on that side are black, and some lady comes up to me and we're like just small talking, and I think I'm trying to find a drink or something. And at this time again, in my mind, the whole time I'm just like, this is so stupid. These guys know each other. Like again, it's like it's some weird thing. I don't remember. I think it's almost like I think one of the girls had married one of the guys or something like that. So it's kind of like the whole Romeo Juliet thing, kind of pretend it's like a black and white family or something. There's definitely like some racial like agenda thing. That's what I know. So I'm at the other side. I'm talking to like some old lady at the black party now. So she's like in her 60s or 70s, and she jokes with me. She says something to me like a joke thing, and I laugh, and then I I think I'm there to find like a drink, like a unique drink or something. And I think she either hands it to me or I'm looking through a cupboard to find a drink. I think it might have even been a beer. And so I grabbed a beer or something, and I say bye to this older lady, and then I leave the black dinner party thing and I go back to like the other section of the more white people or whatever. And as I'm passing by though, I see like one of the one of the people from the other party. Basically, it was like one person was trying to go to the other side, like they were debating whether they should kind of like just end this stupid dispute thing that they're having. And she's like, I think my sister is there. I want to go say hi to her. So I think it was like, yeah, like some interracial thing. One one person from one party had married. It's like two families, I guess, or something. But it's like in my mind, I just kind of realized like, oh, okay, good. Maybe this stupid beef that they're having is going to finally be squashed. And like whoever this person was, I think it's like I think yeah. So there was a couple from the white party dinner party is trying to walk over to the black dinner party, and I just hear the lady say, "Hey, I want to go say hi to my." She said something either about sister or sister-in-law, and so that's all I remember. I'm leaving, and I have this drink in my hand or something, and I'm just like, okay, finally, thank God. I think someone's gonna put an end to this stupid like family dispute that they've been having. And that was it. That was like the end of that dream. That's all I remember. And then another dream I remember, I was it's kind of like dark and gloomy, and I'm at home or something, and I think my mom is outside the house with my aunt, and she's waiting to be picked up by an Uber, and she's just waving by to me or something. I'm like, "Where are you going?" And she's being very vague, and I'm trying. I have to move cars now. It's like I have to reorganize cars in the driveway or something. But I don't really recognize the house. The house looks weird, and there's other people driving in and out of my driveway or something. Like they're moving cars, and I'm moving cars, and my mom is being kind of odd. She's acting weird, and my aunt is saying something to me like they're going somewhere, and I realize, yeah, I think it's something like they're keeping it a secret. Like they're not telling me what it is, and I realize they're gonna go somewhere like shopping or something. But it's weird because in my mind I know it's far away. Like it's gonna be a while until I see them or something, and so that's why my aunt had come to say bye to me. And the house is like it's all like weird because it's like dark and gloomy. It's almost like it's scary, but it's not. And it's like misty fog everywhere. It's like weird. It's almost like it's like the scene of like a scary type movie, but it's not obviously. And then I just kind of say bye to them or something, and I'm like I'm going back towards the house. And people again, it's just weird. People are like moving cars around, and there's like a truck or a big van in my driveway. Like I don't know any of these people, but I'm not freaking out either. And my backyard is like the garage door or something is open. The backyard gate is open. Like there's just too many open things. And I'm like, why is everything open? And I don't know, it's weird because it's like this dream was on the verge of becoming a nightmare. Like I just in my mind, I didn't even know it wasn't a lucid dream, but it's almost like I can tell even right now. I remember it like the dream was going to turn into a nightmare or like a bad dream, but it didn't. I think I ended up waking up. I ended up waking up before this turned into a nightmare or like a scary dream. But I think it was about to turn into a scary dream. But that's all I remember is like I literally again none of it was lucid, but I just know that I woke up before this dream turned into like a weird nightmare, or I think it was about to turn into a nightmare. And then I think that I remember another. This is a very random short dream, like a part of a dream. I remember it's not like a community center or a YMCA type place, and people are working out in the gym section. And I'm with someone. I don't even remember who the person is. It was just a short dream, or at least all I remember was like it's like rows of machines, but the place is completely packed and people are just working out, doing different exercises. And I'm with I think it's a friend. I'm with someone. I don't even know who they are. I don't recognize them, but they're in the middle of an exercise. I'm with them though. They're like a friend, and they ask me if I'm going to work out with them or something. And I think I told them, no, it's way too packed here. It's way too busy. I literally tell them like, this is the reason why I don't go to this gym or like gyms in general. I say something like, it's a good thing I have a home gym. I guess I have a home gym in the dream, but I came with a friend to this actual physical gym outside somewhere. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. Look how busy it is. It's going to take forever to do a workout, and you have to share all these machines. And it's so like time consuming and nasty and annoying. And that's all I remember. It was just like literally a dream, a short little sequence from a dream of me complaining about this gym, wherever this was. And that's it. I think that's all I remember from my dreams.